Guys, it's Elizabeth from Elizabeth Books, and I'm here today to do a book haul. Yes, it is another book haul. Yes, I know I do have a problem. I know I do. And what do I even call these? These can't even be monthly hauls because these are Elizabeth. You buy way too many books and then you have to show people because the pile gets too big and then you want to read them. And yeah, it's a problem. I have a problem. I'm trying to stop. Hopefully this is the last haul in a while. Please me, stop buying books, me. Stop doing it. Okay, I'm going to show you books. So first, at a local used bookstore, I picked up Black Ice by Becky Fitzpatrick. This is like a book explosion book of the month a few months ago. I know people didn't really like it, but it was free, so because I had a free book. So I picked this one up, and I'm hoping I like it more than people did, because I think the idea sounds really cool. So I'll read it. If it was horrible, it was free, so I don't really care. Then in my March Owl Crate box, I got A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I am so excited I got this book because I really wanted it and I almost picked it up, but it's pretty expensive, so I didn't, and then I got it in my Owl Crate, so I was really excited for that, and I will hopefully read this soon. Then the rest of these are from Barnes & Noble, because you know Barnes & Noble is apparently my weakness, and I can't help it. Why is there an online store? I just lay in my jammies and order too many books. And then they come in the mail really fast. This is why I keep buying books from Barnes & Noble online instead of Amazon, because Amazon is taking forever, and I don't like to wait for mail. I can't do it. So anyway, these two are from actual Barnes & Noble, and then the rest are from Barnes & Noble online. So from actual Barnes & Noble, I picked up The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I've always really wanted to read this book because I love the movie A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and Dorian Gray is one of the characters. So yeah, I just had a crush on him. So I just wanted to read the actual book, The Picture of Dorian Gray, and I'm hoping it's good. Yeah. And I also picked up Big Hero 6, the manga. I recently watched the movie for the first time. It was so good and I cried a lot, and I saw there was this manga at Barnes & Noble and I was like, yeah, I need this in my life because it was so good and I just want all the merchandise. Then the rest of these are from Barnes & Noble online. These are a few different orders. I've just accumulated them all and I'm going to show you all at once. So I got The Winter's Crime by Marie Ruzowski. This is a sequel to The Winter's Curse, which I read 2 months ago, last month, I think in February. And it was really good and I really loved it, and I was so excited for the sequel and I want to read it a lot. It's going to be so good, I hope. Yes, I'm excited. Then I got We Should Hang Out Sometime by Josh Sundquist, and I guess he's like a YouTuber, but I didn't know that. People keep talking about it and I saw it in the bookstore, but I didn't know he was a YouTuber, so sorry about that. I just thought this book sounded really cute, and then everybody started reading it for the book explosion book of the month, so then I was like, oh, I'll look at Barnes & Noble, and I found the signed copy, so that's super exciting. I'll show it to you. Look. It's another scribble. I love how Barnes & Noble's, the signed copies are always just like a scribble and I buy them. I'm hoping these are actually the people's signature. It's probably like some person at Barnes & Noble that's like, let's sign a book. But yeah, I'm excited. It should be good. Everyone seems to really like it, so yay. Then I got Faking Normal by Courtney C. Stevens, and I heard about this one from Tumblr like last year, so I don't even really know what it's about. I just know people on my book Tumblr were saying it was pretty good, so I finally picked it up. And I picked up An Uncertain Choice by Jodi Hedlund. I've never even heard of this book. I was just looking at the cheaper books at Barnes & Noble to make my order, for free shipping. And this was one of them, and everybody's ratings were pretty high on it, so I picked it up. Yeah, I'm hoping it's good. It's pretty short, but it sounds pretty good, and everybody said it was good in the reviews, so hopefully they're not lying, and I want to read it. My last order from Barnes & Noble, I got 3 books, and I got Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. This is the first book in her like Falling Kingdoms series, and I'm hoping I like this. I know it's like a fantasy novel series, and everybody keeps saying like they're on the third book and how amazing it is and how great it is, but then there's some people I watched on BookTube who said this book was awful and they hated it a lot, so I have mixed reviews, you know, so I'm gonna go in with an open mind, and I don't know what it's about at all. I just know it's a fantasy novel. So I'm excited to read it, and I hope I like it because these covers are really cute. I like cute covers. Speaking of cute covers, I got Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. Isn't it beautiful? I'm gonna totally collect all of the Jane Austen books in these covers, you know, over time when I actually want to read them, because I've never read a Jane Austen book before, and I don't know anything about Jane Austen except Pride and Prejudice, which I'm not gonna read that one. I'm sorry, like, I have seen so many movie versions and plays and TV shows and books that talk about Pride and Prejudice that I cannot read the book. Like, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't even enjoy it because I know so much about it that if I read it, I would just, like, compare it to everything else I've ever, like, done. So I just can't do it. I love that story, and I love all the adaptions I've seen, but I just, like, can't read it. So I picked Sense and Sensibility. I've only seen the one movie, and it has, like, Alan Rickman in it, and Emma Thompson, and Hugh Grant? Yeah, and Hugh Laurie, and that one. I saw that movie adaptation, and that's the only thing I've ever heard of Sense and Sensibility, so I have a little idea in my head what the story is about. I think reading this one will be way more enjoyable because I really don't know that much about it, but at least I know a little bit. Oh, because Pride and Prejudice I just know way too much about, and then I know nothing about her other ones. So tell me below, what's your favorite Jane Austen book besides Pride and Prejudice, because I'm not reading it, I'm sorry. Yeah. Tell me, which one should I read after Sense and Sensibility? Which one should I collect next in these beautiful covers, because I love it. And next, speaking of another beautiful cover, I got 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray because this cover is beautiful. I have no idea what this book is about. Yep, I wanted it ever since it came out because of the cover. I'm horrible. I'm gonna stop buying books, I swear. I swear. I'm lying. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one because it's beautiful. I have no idea what you're about at all. I don't read synopsis of books. I'm bad. I just don't like reading them because I don't like knowing what it's about. I like to read the synopsis when I'm done, and then I'm like, oh, that synopsis was dumb, or it was helpful. Yeah, that's just me. So yeah, guys, that was my book haul, mostly Barnes & Noble because I am an addict, and I'm gonna stop. I swear. I'm probably not gonna stop. I should stop. Read these books, Lisbeth, and then you can buy more. Challenge accepted. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys.